Hi all, welcome back to Trinity Technologies. Please like, subscribe, share our channel, and don't forget to comment about your queries and feedbacks. And also join Telegram channel if you have any queries. Post there, we'll try to reply you back. And also whoever have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe because there are lot of non-subscribed views. Okay, so when we are compared with the subscribed views, there are a lot of non-subscribed views. Okay, so if you subscribe, it will also help others to get the information about what we are talking. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about Linux administration daily job. Okay, so what will be the daily job of an Linux admin? Okay, so this is the question asked by a lot of people, not only the ones who are watching in our states, but also I'm getting requests from all the other states. Like people are asking from Tamil Nadu, people are asking from North India to give my explanation in English. Okay, so I thought of doing this video in English so that a lot of people will know what is exactly happening in Linux administration. Okay, so to be frank, this video is only for 0 to 4 years of experience people. Okay, so I'm not going beyond 4 years experience task because I know a lot of people who are watching these videos or who are following our channel. They are freshers or they are at 0 to 3 or 0 to 4 years experience. Okay, so I'll talk about daily activities. Okay, so most of the people will ask about daily activities, what exactly a Linux administrator will do. Okay, so first thing you need to remember, most of the Linux administration jobs are 24/7. Okay, so what do you mean by 24/7? Like you will be working in all the shifts. Like you will have three shifts. One is morning, one is afternoon, one is night. Okay, so we'll have three shifts. Okay, so every shift will have 9 hours. Okay, so and also there will be a um, decouple of 1 hour. Okay, so like for example, morning shifts will be starting from 6 to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 6 to 3. Okay, this is 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. And also most of the second shifts, so that afternoon shift starts with 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. and 10 p.m. to 7 p.m. is the night shift. Okay, so if you calculate here, okay, so there will be 1 hour okay, so decoupled with every shift. Okay, so why this 1 hour? I'll let you know why this 1 hour. Okay, so but this will be the shifts most of the organizations will follow. But if you are working for any UK project, okay, so UK projects will have the major timings will be 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. Okay, if you are working for the Australian projects, okay, so it will be morning 5 o'clock, it will be the major shift. And if you are working for the US client, definitely it will be from 10 p.m. to 7 p.m. Actually the working hours of US starts at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. of Indian time. Okay, so in between there will be a lot of calls will go on. Then all this if you are working in the night shifts. Okay, so if you are working in the night shifts, mostly the work will be till 3 a.m. Okay, so in the morning. Okay, so after that again the flow will be decreased. Okay, so but these are the three shifts. Okay, so majorly concentrated in all the organizations. Okay, so if you are going as an Linux administrator, be prepared to be working in 24/7. Okay, and you will be working all the three shifts. So what happens, for example, if I am assigned for one shift? Okay, so for example, if I am going into the afternoon shift. Okay, so all the shifts will be same across. Okay, so whatever the daily tasks I'm talking about. Okay, but we'll go for the afternoon shift. Okay, so you'll be stepping into the office at 2 p.m. Okay, so your colleagues already will be there who are working in the morning shifts. Okay, so most of the time what happens if you are working for the US client. Okay, so we'll talk about US client. So if you are working for the US client, most of the changes, okay, so whatever the changes we have, okay, that changes will be implemented in the morning shifts. Okay, so because these are the non-business hours. Okay, so we'll call it as non-business hours of US. Okay, so these are US non-business hours, so the reason why the changes will be implemented at this point of time. Okay, so it will be 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Okay, so it depends on the schedules you guys or your team will be doing. Okay, And also whatever the tickets, okay, so whatever the tickets you get, okay, so you can call it as tickets, you can call it as incidents, okay, so these are the major things which will happen in every shift, okay. So all these changes, all these tickets will be captured, okay, so it might be a tool or it might be a handover document, okay. What do you mean by handover document? Okay, so there will be a shift handover document, everything what happened in that shift, okay. So for example, how many changes you have done, how many tickets you have got, how many calls you have got, okay, how many tickets you have resolved, how many tickets are in pending state, okay, what are the tickets the next shift guys to be looked into it, okay, and what are the things they need to convey to the client, okay, if there are any client calls, okay, all that stuff will be in this handover document, okay. So in every shift, okay, so whatever is happening that will be captured in this document and it will be handed over to the next shift guys, okay. So for example, you are coming or you are logging in at 2 o'clock 2 p.m. time. So whatever happened in the morning 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. they will capture all those stuff and they will hand over the document to you and they will explain everything, okay. So to explain all the stuff you will have 1 hour, okay. So that is the reason why there is, like, these guys will log out at 3 p.m. you will be logging at 2 p.m. okay. So there will be 1 hour period, okay, so where you will discuss everything, what happened, what needs to be done and what needs to be conveyed if you want to talk to the client or to your manager or anybody else, okay, or to other team, to collaborate with other team to check on any incidents, okay. So this is a major time, okay, so 2 p.m. time is a major time because 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. is nothing but the US hours, okay. So in between this the US guys will log in, okay. So and also a lot of your managers, lot of your other team members, okay, so everyone will be logging in this period of time, so there will be a huge work in this shift, okay. So this is the handover you will be taking, okay. So you will be taking in the sense in your shift again there will be 4 people, okay, depends on your project, it might be 3 4, it might be 10, it might be 15, okay. So it depends on your project and what is the client you're working for, okay. So there will be one person or two persons, okay, so who will be taking all the shift details, okay. So shift handover, then you need to convey to all the team members, okay, so or your colleagues who are working with you, okay. So this is the process, okay. So this is the first thing you do when you step into the office, you will take the handover and you first thing the, or sorry, the second next thing is you need to open your incident tool, okay. So incident tool, it might be anything, okay. So you guys already know BMC Remedy, ServiceNow, Jira, okay. So there are a lot of incident and change management tools, okay. So the major job will sit on these tools, okay. So if you guys know how to check incidents, how to check changes, how you do changes, okay, that will be a, like, you can easily convey the interviewer, okay, so whoever are taking the interview on the Linux, you can easily convey them that this is what your daily job is and you can talk about few issues, what are the challenging issues you have faced, okay. So that is the next, that is another thing, like mostly on the interview side, okay. So we are not talking about that, but we are talking about what exactly happens in a daily basis, okay. So you log into your incident tool and you will see what all the tickets, okay, so have come, okay. So there will be ticket procedures, like there are something called open tickets, there is something called in progress tickets, there are something called pending tickets and something called resolved tickets, okay. So you are not going to touch resolved tickets because some other guys like in the first shift might have done that, but they will put that in the handover if they have moved it to resolve state and if someone has reopened it, you guys need to act promptly because you have already taken the shift handover. These guys have already explained you what is the issue and why they have resolved it, okay. So these are all the stuff you need to, you already know, okay. So these are all the things you will be having. So most of the time you will be working on these two tickets, open and in progress tickets, and pending tickets are mostly are depending on other teams, okay. So you moved it to the pending state because they need to come back or they need to check it their end or they need to change something, okay. So these pending tickets, okay, so you need to be keep tab on that. You need to check the description of these tickets, like if they have come back. Okay, so these are the major tickets you'll be working on, open and in progress tickets. Okay, and also in this you will be checking the severity. Okay, so what will be the severity of the tickets, like is it sev 3 or sev 2 or sev 1? Okay, by seeing the severity you will make the priorities. Okay, so if it is severity 1 you will act immediately, if it is severity 2 you will act immediately, if it is severity 3 you will be looking into it. Okay, so you can just move into in progress and you will say I'm already working on other ticket. Okay, so these are the severities and priorities. I've already talked about it. Okay, so if you have not went through, you can go for Linux virtual real time, which I have done in Telugu. But if there are any Telugu audience who are watching this, okay, so you can go and get those private videos where you can go to Trity Technologies and ping Srikanth Vedantam. Okay, so he's one of my friends, so he will give you all the details. Okay, so that is again the different thing. Okay, so we are talking about daily tasks. Okay, so this is the major important thing you will be checking in the afternoon shifts. Okay, so here one more important catch when you are working in the afternoon shifts is the changes. Okay, so you might not be implementing the changes, but you are the one who will be raising the changes. Okay, so what do you mean by raising the changes? So you see some patchwork need to be done on some of the servers. Okay, so what you will do, you will raise all the changes required for these patches and you will involve all the application teams. Okay, and involve in the sense you will add all those application teams which will get impacted with this patch changes. Okay, so you will add them all and you will move this to the cab is nothing but change approval board. For every change there is a process to be done. Okay, so there will be a change board who need to approve this. In this change approval board they will ask all the questions like why you have raised this change, what will be the changes and how much time it will take, what is the downtime, what will be the impact to the applications, what will be the what is your action plan and what is your backup plan. Okay, so you need to give all that information in the change management. Okay, so in the change you are raising. Okay, so this has to be done in the afternoon shifts. Okay, so most of the time it will be in the afternoon shifts. Okay, and one more major thing happens in the afternoon shifts is having a call with the client. Okay, so having a call with the client in the sense, okay, so there will be a client call or your company's person who is sitting in the US, okay, on site, and they will ask you few questions like why this ticket has been delayed or why this ticket has come and what you are doing on this issue, or what are the updates you have on that shift on that day. Okay, so is there any severity one issues, why that issue has popped up, what is the root cause analysis your team is doing. Okay, so all those stuff will be managed in the afternoon shift with the client. Okay, so this is one of the major thing which will be done by the Linux administrator. Okay, so apart from this you will be continuously working on the incidents. Okay, so you will be continuously working on the incidents coming in, and if you see if there is any requirement to call the application team, or if there is a requirement to chat with them, you will be doing all that stuff and you will be resolving those issues till 10 p.m. Okay, so when it is 10 p.m., okay, so again your night shift guys will be coming. Okay, so you need to hand over. Okay, so you need to give all the details what happened in that shift. Okay, so you will be handing over that to the night shift guys. Again they will do the same job. Okay, so but here in night shifts and morning shifts, okay, so as per your schedules, okay, so as per your change schedules, these guys need to implement those change schedules. Okay, so they need to implement, okay, and they need to close those changes. Okay, so whatever the changes you have raised, they need to close those changes. Okay, so this is what happens. So you will give handover till 11 p.m. then you will log off. Okay, so this is the daily routine job which happens. Okay, so what exactly happens in incident management, what exactly happens in change management, what exactly the number of tickets you will get, all the regular tickets you will get. Okay, so all this stuff I have talked in the Linux virtual real time. Okay, so that is about 10 hours video. Okay, so You guys can go and watch this, but this is a private video, sorry. Okay, so this is a private video. You guys can join Telegram channel, and you can get the details. Okay, so this is only in Telugu for now. Okay, so that is fine, but this is a very important thing, because whenever you are going for the interview, people will ask like, what is your daily job, what exactly you do. Okay, so you can give all this information so that you can easily get your job, because this is the process which all the organizations will follow, or most of the organizations, like I can say like 95% of organizations will follow the same process. Okay, in Linux administration. So you guys need to pick this process, and you need to imagine how this process goes on. Okay, and you need to put it to the interviewer, and then definitely you will get a job on this. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so whoever watching, please subscribe. I will start doing videos in English also. Okay, so which requires a global what do you say, this thing, like if it is required for everyone. Okay, like this, what I have done now. Okay, so Linux daily tasks or DevOps daily tasks, I'll do this, and some of the troubleshooting steps, what need to be done, and how you need to do all those stuff. Okay, so please keep on subscribing, and don't forget to share with your friends and families. Join Telegram channel if you have any queries. Thanks for thanks for watching this video, and have a great day. Bye.